Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Mars Horizon. We're going to do a preview of the game. A few months ago, we were involved with the open beta that Auroch Digital were so kind enough to allow everyone to join. And Auroch Digital, in turn, was kind enough to provide me with this early access key. The game itself will be released on November 17th. If you go out to Steam and add it to your wish list, you will be notified when it is released on the 17th. And you'll get a 10% launch discount whether you buy it on PC or one of the consoles. So make sure you grab it on the first day so that you get that 10% discount. The game is normally $19.99 US. I don't know what that converts to in other currencies. You do the math. What are we going to be doing today? Well, I think we're just going to do a quick preview of the game because we have a stream scheduled for Sunday the 15th. We're going to be doing a stream at 11 a.m. Eastern US time. That's GMT minus 5 is the time zone. So if you want to jump onto the stream, I would appreciate your support in that. And we will be playing probably as the United States in that stream, but I'm going to do several episodes throughout the week in which I take a look at all the other agencies. And so today we're going to start a new game, and we can see here that all these different agencies are represented, and each one of these have certain bonuses that they get as an agency. Every agency you choose has its own artwork for the base and for the mission control, but they all play the same, with the exception of these bonuses that you get. But for the most part, you get the same types of missions, and you're all basically competing to do the same race, space race, together. So what we're going to do this episode, we're just going to go briefly and look at each one of these agencies and the different bonuses that you get. So the ESA is the European Space Agency, and they get plus 50% rewards for joint missions. So if you work with one of the other space agencies together to work on a mission, you get extra rewards. Science income bonus from friendly and allied diplomatic relationships increased by 50%, and doubled the chance of being offered joint missions. So you can get more joint missions if you play as the ESA. NASA is the United States of America Civilian Space Program. The bonuses you get with NASA is achieving a top 3 milestone rank grants double support bonus. 3 additional contractors are available once contractors are unlocked, and the total astronaut recruit pool size is doubled. Ooh, so you get to have a lot of astronauts. The Soviet Union, which later becomes Russia as you play through the timeline, has an invalid launch window becomes suboptimal launch window. So this is really a great perk. As you play through, you'll realize that this is actually really good because a lot of times you're blocked only by time, and this opens that up quite a bit. Minus 50% astronaut hiring costs and upkeep, communism, bro, and no support penalty for failed missions because nobody knows. Top secret. China. The space program of the People's Republic of China. You get a minus 25% research cost for building research tree. You get minus 25% building construction costs and upkeep, communism, for the win. And you receive 100% of the first phase science reward for all failed launches. Well, that's interesting. So even if you fail the launch, you still get the science reward. So that's a really great bonus there. And Japan, the National Japanese Space Program, has achieving a top 3 milestone rank grant science bonuses up to 25%, plus 25% funds reward for lucrative type request missions, and all science related building adjacency bonuses are doubled. Ooh, that's interesting. Alright, you'll see down here also you can customize your agency. So if we take a look there, you can change the appearance, you can change the headquarters, you can change the traits, and the diplomacy. So let's just take a look and see what we can do here. Change the name of your space agency, so I could change this to, we could name it the Kerbal Space Program, for example. Huh? No relation. You You can change your flag and your badge. I don't know if you can do custom ones. Maybe that might be able to be done in the future. That would be nice if you could add your own custom logo in here. So, you know, I have a custom logo that I use for KSP, so that would be nice. And then you could change your headquarters. You could change the name of it, I guess. Yep, you can't change what it looks like, I guess. But you can change the name of it to the Kerbal Space Center. Yep. You can change the traits. Oh, alright. So that's very interesting. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh, wow. Okay. That is very interesting. Yes. Okay. So they have malices, I guess, as well? Yeah. So if you wanted to add some malices to give yourself some more challenge, you can do that. And that's very interesting. You could really customize the difficulty by using these bonuses and malices the way you like. And then you can change the diplomacy right now. We're antagonistic with Soviet Union, friendly with ESA, neutral with China and Japan. So you can only randomize it. You can't set it however you like. Okay, well that's interesting. Very good. And then once you start, you get to choose your difficulty. So you have 3 difficulty settings. Explorer has a more relaxed experience. Missions are less demanding and there'll be reduced competition from other space agencies. Pioneer is balanced. And then Veteran is more demanding. Missions are tough. Space agencies will be extremely competitive. There is a tutorial, so I recommend playing through the tutorial the first time you play. I will not be playing the tutorial since I did that during the beta. And then you can choose to auto-resolve all missions, request missions, or no missions. So I'm gonna say no. I don't need it, Burrito. You can also customize your difficulty by changing the different amounts of all of these things. So it goes from very easy to very hard. Alright, so this is the tutorial. It gives you little tooltips about all the different screens. I'm going to go ahead and disable the tutorial. I don't need it tutorial. And then we'll just do a quick first mission here. So the first thing I want to research is the building for the small launch pad. That way I can start launching rockets ASAP. We already have a sounding rocket, but I won't be able to launch it until we get the launch pad going. But I'm going to do the test launch. I'm going to plan the mission. I'm going to select the vehicle, build the sounding rocket. I'm going to name this the the Jeb. Yep. And we are going to confirm that. And you can see we only have a 20% expected reliability. That means a lot of chance for failure in that. A lot of chance for failure. So, yeah, good luck. We're going to go ahead and build that vehicle, 80K. And we have to wait 2 months for that to be built. Hopefully in that 2 months, we can also get our research done for the small launch pad and then get that thing. Small launch pad research is complete. So now we can go into the building screen. And also our test launch vehicle is also complete. Launch preparations. However, we will not be able to set a launch date because we don't have the small launch pad yet. So we're just going to go back to the main menu here. And we are going to go to our base. And you can see this is our base. Oops. You can see this is our base. So it's pretty cool. It's kind of a tiled system. So each one of these tiles you can build on. And depending on where you build your buildings, you get bonuses or malices for placing them beside each other. So you can see the vehicle hangar and the HQ are side by side, so you get plus 10 science per month. So I'm going to go ahead and go in here and build the small launch pad for 50K. You can see if I place it here, I get a bonus of minus 2% vehicle build time for being next to the vehicle building here. But since it's next to the headquarters, we get a -1 payload reliability because I guess the rocket's interfering with the headquarters or something. So we're just going to plop it out here somewhere so that we don't interfere with the headquarters. And I don't want to push it into any of this debris because then we have to spend extra money to clear those obstructions, which costs a lot depending on whether or not it's just trees or if it's trees and rocks. So we're just going to pop it right here. And then you can see there's a nice little construction animation going there. And it looks like it will be built in 1 month. Alright, so now we can do some more research while we wait. I'm going to go ahead and research the artificial satellite mission while we're waiting. Alright, small launch pad is complete. So now we can go back into our active missions. You can either click on the planet Earth or you can go over here to the active missions. We can set our launch date. And you can see that these months have different colorations. The green means it's optimal launch date. A yellow is a suboptimal launch date with minus 20% launch reliability. And then a red one is I just can't launch on that date. Now if you're playing as the Soviet Union / Russia, then all of these red ones become yellow or orange, whatever color that is. Orange, I guess. So that is one of the benefits of playing as the Soviet Union. I'm going to go ahead and say May, which will be next month. And I'm going to confirm the mission setup. My launch is approved. Alright. So next month I will be able to launch the sounding rocket. And here we go. Kerbal Space Program is in the lead. Currently we have a 20% launch reliability, which is horrible. Horrible. Nice, beautiful artwork here. Gonna launch the Jib. Come on, Jib, you can do it. Don't fail me now, Jib. Ooh, we had adequate conditions, so we get an additional 2%. Launch reliability is up to 22% now. Boom! Yeah! So depending on where you get, it's a random number generation on the launch. So depending on where you get on this bar, you will have different events happen. You can have a critical failure where it blows up. A negative event where you get a penalty on one of the rewards. Launch success where it's kind of you get nothing. Or then a positive event which you get some sort of bonus on one of the rewards. So we're going to go ahead and launch.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
Yeah, look at her go. Go, Chip, go! Go, Chip, go! You can do it! Alright, so the random number generation gave us a 54%, so we get minus 25% mission rewards, which is not ideal for science, but that's okay. We'll take it. And as you do missions, your parts level up and you get more and more reliability. So we went up to a level 1 sounding rocket, and we get now plus 15% to our reliability. So the next time we launch a sounding rocket, we'll have 35% launch reliability. I was the first one to do a test launch, so I achieved that milestone first. I get 120 support for that, and then I get 150 research for 1 month. So you get a certain amount of research every month, just based on your buildings and your space agency that you're playing as. And you can see up here in the corner where you're getting all your monthly income from. So current income is from buildings. Friendly modifiers, we get plus 2% from being friendly with the ESA. And then our funding comes from buildings and taxes, I guess. Alright, so now that we have completed that mission, you can see that our income is a lot more. It's 265 now. We get the 112 from the buildings, then we additionally get 153 from having completed that mission. So there you go. That is the first thing to do in Mars Horizon. Launch a sounding rocket. I hope you enjoyed this very short preview. Please add this game to your Steam wishlist. And on November the 17th, it will be released with a 10% discount. So act on the day of release and you will get that discount whether you're buying it on PC or on the consoles. So be sure and pick it up on that first day. Thank you so much for providing me with this Steam key, Auroch Digital. I really appreciate it. And please join me on November the 15th for my Sunday stream. We'll be playing as NASA. and we'll probably play for a couple of hours and see how far we can get. And then please check out my channel next week for more episodes of Mars Horizon with playing as different space agencies, and we'll see what we can do with each agency. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure and launch your mouse to that like button. Land on it, plant your flag on the like button for America, or whatever country that you happen to be residing in at the time. Do it for your country. Do it for your mother. Do it for me. I love you.